You're now listening to the United Songwriters Association Songwriters Education. My name is Jacob Boker. Today, we're going to touch on a couple topics, pretty much the core factors of what a musician needs to set themselves up online. I know there's so much stuff out there nowadays. What should I do? How should I do it? What should I go about? How should I go about doing it? Also, a little bit about your reputation online and reputation management, because that goes hand in hand with it. It's very important if you are building a brand or a reputation online that you're also managing it and maintaining it. Just keeping an eye on what's going on and what not only people are saying about you. It's good to take that feedback and input, but at the same time see, what's going out about you and what people have to say. So we're going to get into the intro. We have gone on static. We don't have a set time, a set place. We just come in here. We want to educate when we have extra time to educate. Hope you guys get something out of it every time we do it. Last time we touched on some great subjects. Talked with Gary Pennington. Amazing guy. Tons of great stuff we got from that last one. So, with no further ado, here we go. Creative Conspiracy.
This is Jacob Boker with the United Songwriters Association and CritiqueReview.com. I have some great news for our listeners. I'm here to say you can now listen to our radio broadcast via the phone. Dial 619-550-0516. Channel 3. 619-550-0516. Channel 3.
In June and July, just a foreign country. Too bad I lost you and you'll never find me. I remember the way your eyes would stare right at me, and the way it would attract me. When we got back, it just wasn't the same, and I won't have you to blame. You've opened new doors that are hard for me to go in. Visual memories hurt, so you will. Not as much as thoughts of missing you. Take a whiff of chocolate spray and it hurts you too. Now it's as if I don't even know you, but I know that is not true, and I'm not pressuring you or leaving you to blame. I know that I will never be the same. You've opened new doors that are hard for me to go in. Visual memories hurt, so you will. Not as much as thoughts of missing you.
All right, and we're back. So, my name is Jacob Boker with the United Songwriters Association and CritiqueReview.com. We're coming here today on behalf of the United Songwriters to try to educate the musicians, the artists, the songwriters out there a little bit better on what's going on in the industry. I must apologize. I'm not a DJ. I don't like getting and talking in front of crowds. I kind of like being behind the scenes. But for you guys, I am doing this. So sometimes it takes me a little while to get warmed up. But hopefully you guys do get something good out of it. I feel like with so much stuff going on online, it's kind of hard to figure out where to start and where to concentrate most of your energy on. One of the first points I want to bring up is everything online is just a tool. None of it's the answer. Everything's just a tool. So keep that in mind. I want to get so caught up in one thing. If one thing's working great or one thing's working good, awesome. Keep using it, but also, keep looking beyond that, because you don't want to just get caught in one little system, one little circle, because that could definitely hold you back from your potential of where you can be or the people you may needing to be in contact with. So just keep that in mind. Some of you guys listening to this may be way above and beyond. This is pretty much Music Marketing 101, the basic setup. So still a lot of great stuff. Sometimes you have to go back to the basics no matter how far ahead you are in this industry. And sometimes when you are at the top of the industry, it's good to go back to the basics, and seeing sometimes the basics have changed from when you started to, what the industry is doing now. So it's always good to, go back and compare. Some of the things we're going to talk about is the core factors dealing with your music marketing. Yes, and I'm talking about more or less online, so let's get into it a little bit. Main thing is everybody has a Facebook, or if you don't, you definitely need to get a Facebook, the Twitter, YouTube, and Gmail. Those are pretty much going to be our core factors for everything based off of your marketing campaign and your music marketing campaign. So what we're going to do a little bit is just go over some of the basic setup. Some of you guys don't even know, where do I start to create a page for my Facebook? I know how to start a regular Facebook just page for my personal self, but what about for a business or a company or a band page? How do I do that? Well, we're going to answer some of those questions. First of all, where should I start when I'm setting up my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Gmail? Well, the best place to start would be your Gmail account, because everything's going to want you to verify it. So if you don't have a Gmail account, you're going to have to work backwards, and you're going to end up setting up your Facebook and Twitter off some other email account, and then it's just going to get messy. So first things first, let's talk about Gmail. How do I sign up? Where do I get there? Hopefully most of you guys know how to get to a Google search engine. If you guys don't, well, I don't know. We'll have to cover that in another thing. But get to a basic Google search engine. And if you look at the top of the search engine, about the top center, you're going to see a thing that says Gmail. Or you could also just type in Gmail in your Google search engine. It will pop up. Type in there. You're going to see some writing somewhere to the left or the right, or maybe below, just depending on what page it ends up taking you to, if you're finding it in the search, or if you're just clicking it at the top. It's going to say create an account. You're going to want to click that, start there. It will prompt you for the rest of the stuff, rest of the information that you need to fill in. So just go ahead and do that. From there, where should I go then? What should I do second? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube? To tell you the truth, from there, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. I would definitely say Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, it's all the same. So go ahead and let's start with Facebook. So many people love Facebook, and it's one of the bigger names. So Facebook, the easiest way is, if you already have a Facebook page for your personal, for yourself personally, you could just log out, and then in the login page at the very front, if you just type in facebook.com, it's going to take you to their homepage. If you go to that homepage, right at the very bottom, right below the login thing, it's going to say create a page. Just click there. It's going to prompt you through. Just go ahead and follow the prompt. Same with Twitter. Just go to the homepage of the Twitter. It's going to go ahead and say, I believe, new Twitter or new something like that. Just click and fill out the prompt from there. I believe it's just email, name real quick, then it fills out the rest for you. Same with YouTube. You can actually just click YouTube, hit the account, and take your Gmail information. That one's very easy. So pretty much we just covered the core for your music marketing. So once again, we have Gmail first, then we went to Facebook, Twitter, and then your YouTube's easy. You just click account and then bam, it creates it with your Gmail because they're already connected. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to get into a marketing minute real quick. I always like playing this. It's just pretty much just 2 minutes, but it covers pretty much the basic of your marketing and your music marketing. So I'm going to play this, and then I'll get right back into it, you guys.
This is a marketing minute brought to you by the United Songwriters Association. Being an artist or a musician is a lot harder than it used to be. The internet, pirate downloads, a million different sites to promote yourself. Where should you start? Good question. First of all, think of the core of what you want to accomplish. Make sure it is clear. I want to write a country western metal song. I want to write a song for an action movie. I want my band to play every big venue in San Diego. Secondly, once the core of what you want is clear, you must then determine what outlets will best fit you and your talents. Now this is where most people get lost. You need to look at your talents as a business, not as an individual. A business knows what its clients are looking for and where they're looking for it. Example, if my band wants to play every big venue in San Diego, I don't only have to make sure I have a good product being my music, stage performance, and most important to the venue is the crowd that comes with you. If I have a great show and great music, but can't draw a crowd, the venues will not hire me or my band. Research, the most important thing. Research the whole involvement, not just the playing on the stage or playing of the music. 360 degree of building your brand. And lastly, to wrap up the marketing minute, networking is always the best way to grow. No matter how good you are, you can't do it alone. This has been a marketing minute brought to you by the United Songwriters.
Thanks to all the nice people at Spreaker. You can now visit all of our shows on YouTube.
And I know that it's always mad. It's only to cover up. It's sad. And we all know it needs help. It hurts to hear.
Yeah, and we're back. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I definitely did. That was Creative Conspiracy. They actually have their own show. It's called the Creative Conspiracy Show. So definitely check them out. Um, so we're talking about the core of your music marketing. We've touched on the Gmail, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And I know the first part you guys are like, wow, he showed us where to go to start an account. Believe it or not, a lot of people have problems with that. They don't know where to go to even start an account. How do I start my own band page on Facebook? How do I create my Twitter account? How do I do this or that? It's really not that scary. Let's get, just get it out there. It's just a whole bunch of small things. It's nothing big, huge, nothing to really be that scared of. Um, so let's say you've gone to Facebook. You've now set up an account. It's going to want you to verify it through your Gmail. So I always like to keep my Gmail account open. Go back to Gmail, verify the account, and it's going to get that bar across the top of your screen away and saying that you need, or the one that says you need to verify your account. That will disappear. And then from there, one of the first things I like to do, it's going to prompt you to fill out most of the information. Hopefully you've already done that, put up a photo, got to it, so you're now at your timeline. Once you've got there, I always like to go back to the address bar at the very top where you see it say http / www.facebook. What you want to do from there is erase most of the address all the way to facebook.com, keep the / and go facebook.com /username, username, username. Now, the main reason for that is you're going to be able to choose your own username, which is very, very handy and very good for your marketing and branding campaigns. So you can put your name, so it's going to be, instead of facebook.com /user /2346 page Karen loves country music something or another. It's just going to be real simple. It's going to be facebook.com / your name, United Songwriters Association, or whatever you want it to be in that case. So that was facebook.com / username, and you will get to choose your username. Just depending, different pages have different, I guess, levels that they allow. So some pages you'll be able to choose it right away. Some pages they're going to make you get 30 likes on it before they allow you to do that. Just depending. I've seen it work both ways. Them give it to you right away and them also make you get 30 friends or 30 likes. So just keep that in mind. Talking about username, now if you have a Twitter account and you just got a Facebook username, or maybe you already have your Twitter username because you set up the Twitter account and you verified your account through your Google account or your Gmail. What I always like to try to do is keep my usernames the same. It actually helps you for search rankings, and it's just easier for people to find you. Instead of you being facebook.com / your name and twitter.com / my name, now it's facebook.com / your name and twitter.com / your name. So it just, and then same with your YouTube channel. If you could keep that username, it's better if you could try to keep all three usernames the same. Just touching on that a little bit. Now, if you're kind of new to this, you're going to find out down the road if you try to make new passwords for everything, you're going to eventually forget what goes with what, and then you're going to lose accounts and not know how to get back to them. So it's always best if you just find one password and just keep it like that. Google has a new thing they came out with. I know on the Chrome, you can actually add up to 5 email accounts, Google accounts up to your, and they'll store them for you, so it's easy login for you. There's also a lot of open source logins. If you look at most sites, they'll let you log in through Facebook, through Twitter, or through Gmail. It's always good just to maybe use, the same one over and over. So a lot of times you can just log into your Gmail account, and then whenever you go to these sites, it's going to log you into that username. So just something quick to think about. One of the main topics I want to talk about, it's not going to be a long class or a course today. I just want to also talk about reputation management. Your reputation online is very important, especially as a musician or an artist. you want to make sure that you're following through of what you're trying to portray yourself as a musician and artist. A certain type of musician or person or personality a lot of times sells your music with it, because a lot of times people like music, but at the same time they like the person, they like the personality that's also behind the music. It makes it either more emotional or enjoyable or relaxing, just depending, sometimes knowing a person's history or, I guess, style that they have. So you're going to probably ask yourself right now, well, how am I really supposed to keep an eye on my reputation? I don't know what's going out there besides what you're putting out there. What are other people posting? What's, I'm going to break it down real quick and real easy for you. For one, you set up a Gmail account, so anything that goes, any comments, likes, anything from your Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, anybody trying to get a hold of you is going to go straight to one email account, and it's going to have to do with strictly or specifically that subject. If it's just music or somebody trying to contact you to book you, it's going to make it real easy. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go set up a Google alert. So we're going to set up a Google alert. Just go back to the Google search bar, type in Google alerts. It's going to pop up. You're going to just hopefully already be logged into your Gmail account, and it's going to allow you to create an alert. Now, what I would do is just create an alert. You want to do it as is, the best results, and then it's going to send it to your email account. So what you could do is type in your name. So if anything comes up about your name, you know what's happening. About your band's name, type in it and create an alert about that. So if anything pops up on Google about that, it's popping up. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. That's just covering you, but what if somebody saw you play at the Belly Up or the House of Blues, but they didn't put your name on it because maybe they didn't know who you were, or they just didn't spend the time to title it like that, but they title it House of Blues 1024 or something, 11/20/2012, whatever. So maybe you want to create an alert for House of Blues and the Belly Up, or maybe a couple places that you're playing at, so you could actually see what's popping up when people are posting stuff about that, because a lot of times they will mark or post the venue, maybe not the artist, and then if you pop up in a video there or something, you could at least know you popped up in the video, at least be able to manage it and know what's going on with it, if nothing else. So definitely a great thing to do. That is Google Alerts. Definitely check that out. Google Alerts. Go set up some alerts, and it's pretty fun too, because it's going to tell you all the top information from the news feeds, from the web, from the articles, from the photos to the videos that's popping up. It's going to give you all the top information. So definitely go set yourself up some Google Alerts. Keep an eye on your online reputation. Today, yes, we just set forth with the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTube, the Gmail, the core to your music marketing and just the basics. I'm not going to fill you with any more. It's going to seem pretty simple, but that's all I'm going to really talk about today, because if I go more levels deep, it's just going to confuse you guys. So go ahead, have a couple days, set up these accounts. Next time I'm going to get a little bit deeper into how to optimize them, how to actually make them look more professional, pretty much for free, and you could do it by yourself as long as you have a computer. We're going to get into that, and then how to utilize the alerts and the feeds that you're getting from Google Alert. And I think that's about it for today. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys got something from it. Like I said, I'm not a DJ. I'm not a talk show host. I'm coming out here trying to spread some information about what I learned about the industry, how it could help you guys. And, if it's any help at all, I guess I'm doing my job. If I reach one person, I'm doing my job. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you guys all get something out of it. Have a great, blessed, and wonderful day. And happy Turkey Day. This is Jacob Boker with the United Songwriters Association. I'd like to take this time to thank you for listening and supporting independent artists like the ones you've heard on today's show. This will conclude today's broadcast. Until next time, rock and roll.